What's up?
Where's your album?
So I have told y'all, or if y'all have heard, I did try to make a new album. I am still trying, and the album may come out soon. That's all I can say. I haven't made like a published day or anything, but I've already made like 2 songs. 2 songs are gonna be in it, and one of those songs are the intro to the album, which I will call it A Little Boy's Memoir. You already know my recent song, A Little Boy's Memoir, is already up. But I will bring in features, like different features of different people also before. I'm gonna also add them to the album. To celebrate that, I will make a tier list for all the cover art that I've done for the past 2 years, because I've been doing music for 2 years, and I'll give you the rules after that. Cue in the intro. Let's go. So these are the rules. It will be solely based off design and not musical content, because you are the lads to judge that. Also, it will be based off influence. Also, some of my earlier music didn't have covers, so it will be solely based off influence. Also, I make my own covers, and I'm not gonna be biased, so I want you guys to comment what was your best cover and worst cover, so I could, improve my covers better, because it gives the representation of the song. And yeah, also, if you just liked the video, if you enjoyed it, specifically if you enjoyed it, not because you want to that's some demotivating right there. Okay, so I made a tier list, and all the songs here are 20 songs that I'm going to put on the tier list from S to F. EF, doo-doo, it means doo-doo butter. Yeah, so the first one I'm gonna start with doo-doo butter.
You're dirt. You're doo-doo butter.
Is Journey, man. Journey was trash. I think I made Journey when I had 500 subscribers. I was still doing gaming videos, and definitely I was doing gaming videos because it's Fortnite Thanos, and I think it was during the time of Thanos. And that's all I can say. It doesn't have any influence on the song. It was terrible. I was offbeat as hell. Same as Scene. Now Scene, it wasn't a terrible song. The beat was good, but the issue was I was off key, and the cover doesn't give any influence. It's still Fortnite. I didn't have cover for both, so I just put Fortnite players dancing. You definitely know I was playing Fortnite back then. We're going to go with D now. D would be my first song ever, Free Rolls. Now Free Rolls is, I was still learning how to edit music, and my music was very low. My voice was very low, and I was trying to mix it up together and all of that, but it just ended up as it is. Yes, there's a poster with Bar Blacklist on my first channel name, Free Rolls and the World Cup. The cover is not bad. It did have influence as my first song, and my first song with 30 my first song, it had 38 views, or even 40 I believe. And let me see which one is that again, but I'm also gonna I've made actually 21 songs. There's one that I literally unlisted it, and I couldn't there's no thing to it. It's terrible. It's part of doo-doo, and you can't find it here, but let's leave it as that. And another one that is D, I would say, is this one right here. This one right here, it's not terrible. It's visual. Visual, I was trying to make that, that high beat. The bass would just, come out but it didn't work out. It just sounded too off. My voice sounded off, and yeah, that's all I can say. Another one, D, I would say, is this one right here. Never Freeze. If you're an OG, you remember this song. This song had so much influence. It did not have a cover. I'm just taking covers of the videos. My first ever cover was my first song. This one had it had that, that bass drop vibe, and yes, I went offbeat with the second verse, but it still went well. And yeah, So I'm gonna go with another one. I'm gonna say now Panteros. The song is kind of good, honestly, but the cover, as I said, cover is okay, but it never had a cover, and I just put like a video to overlap it, and I wasn't even using an editing app. I was just using like Windows motion picture and all of that to edit it. At the time I did not start commentary, I was still doing gaming at the time. One of my first songs, Free Rolls, Never Freeze, and Panteros, and then I think this one was doing January visual. The rest are like when I started to we rode to 1,000. Let me see if there's another one I could put for D, and I would say Woke is not a bad song. I mean, it's not a good song, it's mediocre for people that would listen to it. Again, I'm not trying to be biased, but the cover is simple. It's a simple cover. You know what? I'm gonna put it, if there was a way I could put it in between, but I'm gonna put it at C, because it's a simple cover. It's not bad at the same time, but it's simple at the same time. Whereas the other ones, they just look like I just started to use the thing. Okay, so now I think I'm finished with D, so I'm going to go to C, and I'm going to Bandos. Bandos is not a terrible song. Bandos actually was a good song. I was trying to give that South American vibe to the song. Again, I'm not judging it based on musical content, I'm judging it based on the cover. I'm just telling you about the bio of the song. But the cover is simple, the same as Woke. I was trying to make, simple songs with Bandos, and yeah, it came out well. The cover came out well, and yeah. Another one for C is bass drums. Now, bass drums, I was trying to give that lyrical edge of myself, but I didn't have a mic, and I think it's one of my most liked videos on YouTube. Also, one thing about Woke is the only song on SoundCloud that has over 100 streams. All my rest don't even have over that, even over 20, none. What I'm telling you should go follow my SoundCloud. It's pretty good. Okay, so I forgot one song about D was C. Okay, so another one would be Spain. Now, Spain is not my song, actually. This one was sung by my cousin before, but I made the cover, and since I made the cover, I'm supposed to put all my covers, right? So technically I made 20 songs, but that one right there is the 21st cover I've ever made. 20 songs, which I didn't put here, but the 20, and that one is like the 21st, but it's complicated, but it's simple. And yeah, I did the remix with before, and that is going to be at B. That is the Spain remix. I went off key with some of it, the musical content, but it's fine. And yeah, coming up with number B is Flex. Now Flex was smooth. That the song, honestly, if I was listening to it, it will be a smooth song. It had all the elements to a good song, but since I didn't have a mic, I couldn't impersonate that good feeling into the music that I was trying to make. So it just ended up looking like a mediocre song that I made. And yeah, but it didn't have a cover, and the reason why I put it here is because of its influence. The image in the middle of the center sofa again is what I've been using. It's even on Stalking. If you see the logo, it's on Stalking. I've been using that logo ever since, and I might even use it if I ever get merch. I might use it one day. Okay, so with B, I would say Sky Red. Now this song is an abomination. When I was trying to make like visuals and vocals, when I heard it over again, I was like, nah, this can't be it. The song is an abomination. I don't know why I ever posted the song anywhere. I just deleted the song from all places. If you haven't listened to it, I unlisted the song. I think you can search it up, most likely, if I give you a link or something. I'm not giving the link to anybody. I just don't want to show it to that. It's not. Coming up with number B again, we're going to go with one of my first and one of the most viewed videos of my channel, Regular. Regular is simple. It's just, simple, but based on influence. It's one of my most viewed songs. It's really catchy and good, and that was what I was trying to strive for. Also with Freeze was catchy too. Okay, so now we're gonna go with A, and there are only 6 left. There's 6 left, and we're going to start with On Tape. On Tape was an iconic song in my caliber. The song is really good, and I think that was one of the first songs I think after Stalking that started to bring people attention to my music. Not Spain, because Spain was before Stalking, but yeah. And then coming up again with A would be now that is my album cover for my next album, but it is a song and the intro of a song, so it will still be. It's not a bad song, but the influence is just recent. It's one of my best songs, as people said. It's okay. Another one that comes with this will be Mad at Us. Mad at Us, I made it with before, and he's like one of my only features I've had. I'm still trying to get features with other lads, but it's not a terrible cover. It gives that vibe of mystery and mysteriousness, and yeah. Now everyone that has not been an S and they are still here, congratulations. I know I'm congratulating myself, but yeah. Stalking is going to be first. And Stalking, And Stalking is one of the best covers I've ever made. Someone even sent me a picture of them using Stalking as the background. When you see that, the song has influence on that. But yeah, also some people said this cover was also cool too. Contemporary. Contemporary, I was trying to give that, that school yearbook vibe. And yeah, dreams can become reality. That's the motto of my the album that I'm trying to make. And the last one will be Overboard. Now Overboard, it's a cool song. It's like it gives that smooth vibe and calm and all of that. And also it's because of the cover. I tried to give that cover a colorful vibe, and I ended up doing well with it. And yeah, that is it, and that is a cover from Doodoo, from Journey to This, and D, from my first song to my 4th song ever, and the song that started with 2019. C would go to Woke, my only song which has 100 on SoundCloud, as remember, because I deleted it on YouTube for copyright reasons. Bandos, bass drums, and Spain. We go to B with my first feature ever, Sofa Game, Flex, and the song which I deleted on YouTube and SoundCloud, but it still exists. So, and Regular, which is still there, and A, top tier with On Tape, Mad at Us, and my recent A Little Boy's Memoir as the most influential covers ever, Stalking, Overboard, and Contemporary. They are not respective, I just said A, but yeah, you can give your own opinion on the comment section. I don't know what to say, but thank you for watching. Thanks for watching till the end. Appreciate it. You can like the video if you want to. Socials link in description. Comment what you thought about the video, and also if you want to comment about what you liked about the covers, and Yeah, you can also sub if you want. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Goodbye.
Bitch, I'm not gon' feel like I